Well, I was born down in the Southland 20-some odd years ago. I ran away for the first time when I was only 4 years old. I'm a freeborn man. Born my home is on my back. I know every inch of the highway, every foot of back road, every mile of railroad track.
Hey folks, Jeff, Mill Creek Bushcraft and Survival, out here at Fort Pillow State Park at the remote campsite on the Chickasaw Bluff Trail, fighting the gnats with my nephew Stephen. Say hi, Stephen.
Howdy.
Having a good time out here. The gnats have been bad, but we've really enjoyed a lot of hiking. Got to do a trail walk and learn a lot about the Civil War with the park ranger here. Been an awesome time. The gnats have been bad. Thank you, Dave Canterbury, for this, whatever you call it. It's not a shemagh, but it's not a scarf either. It's a little bit of everything, but it's kept the gnats off. But we did learn another trick for keeping the gnats off when it's like this out here, and that is, believe it or not, the park ranger told us this, to put a little bit of vanilla flavoring behind your ears. It doesn't work for long, and you have to keep it on there ever so often, but it keeps them off when it's fresh. So just another tool to add to your kit. Got our hammock set up. Stephen is back here over my shoulder. See if I can't get a better picture of that. He is right on the edge of a cliff back there. Okay, so here's Stephen's hammock. And we have finally found where they filmed the beginning of the Avatar ride, because it is like hundreds of feet down to the bottom. You can't even tell how far it is, but that's what it reminds you of when you walk behind his hammock. But we've had a good breeze blowing in all night. Once the sun goes down, it's kept the mosquitoes off of us. I have got the old style Kephart bedroll hammock that I made set up, as well as my homemade oilskin tarp. It's done a good job so far. I wanted to bring it out at least once at one of these hikes that we do to try it out. And we just had a real good time. I'll be recapping as we go along. Maybe we'll talk about it a little bit about some food tonight. We're gonna go back and do one more hike this afternoon at about 6 to learn about how the soldiers during the Civil War are different from today's soldiers, and what they did, different things that they might have done that would benefit us now if we could just remember them. But I'll be checking back with you. On the stick, you probably have your stick shorter where it would wedge up on there. So you stick your bait on the end of the stick. But like for the rat that I killed at home, all I did was put some peanut butter right here where he would try to reach for it, and evidently, or inevitably, he would hit that stick trying to climb up on it. breastwork.
be, you know, this is probably not the exact height. A breastwork is designed to where you can bend down, load your firearm, lean over, and from chest down, you're protected in fire. Your vitals are protected. Fire, bend back down behind the wall and load. Earthwork can be as high or as short as you want it to be.
So you could lay down possibly behind an earthwork.
You could, or it could be 12 foot high if you wanted it to be. But a breastwork was widely used just because you can bend down, load your firearm, lean back over a fire, and then bend back down. So if you could imagine, you know, your average male was 5'3", 130 pounds during Civil War. So if you could imagine that many men trying to get behind this one fortification that's been pushed back after a retreat back to this area, and all the men along these bluffs firing back over here. Once you get past this wall to right here, you have no cover. You're basically like a city duck, basically. You have no cover from this point back.
This is it, last night of our camp out here at Fort Pillow State Park on the edge of the Mississippi River, Chickasaw Bluff Trail, remote campground, cooking up some Zatarain's jambalaya with some summer sausage. What else is in there, Stephen? Onions, peppers?
Onions and jalapeno peppers, super spicy.
We've had a good trip, had some good food thanks to Stephen. But this ends it tonight. We're leaving in the morning. He's got to be back home. We've had a good time out here.
Good weather.
Good weather. The gnats have subsided, so we're all good. Maybe we'll get this online and maybe some other people can enjoy it. We've done a few things, built a few deadfalls, lit a few fires. All in fun, but learning some skills that, you know, hopefully might benefit us if we ever find ourselves stuck out here. We love it out here though. I'm sure all of y'all do too. You wouldn't be watching these videos. Take somebody else outside. Let them enjoy it with you.
Oh, it's going good. And that's how you start a fire with a magnifying glass.
grass was green. Smells like marijuana.